Alright, so I tried to gain a little extra money and whatnot so I could hopefully be faster at these quests. I did all my things here, and I did all the available competitions, which was one over there, and it netted me a grand total of 90 coins. So, we will be doing this next quest line completely looking like a noob, which I guess is totally fine. So, our goal is to talk to Thomas, I believe. Yep. Alright. So, my dad Thomas wanted to meet you. Apparently he wants to ask you about something very important. I'm scared it might be about our troubles here. Alright. Mr. Kim Bell, a nasty boss from the company GED, is doing everything he can to evict us so that he can demolish the stables and build luxurious condos here. We're still trying to figure out what we can do to stop him, but he's as slippery as an eel. You should be able to find Thomas outside the stable near Gianna. You know, the girl who showed you the square track. Well, that was a... Alright. Let's go to Thomas. Thank you for coming so fast, Isla. The situation with Mr. Kimball from GED is getting out of hand, and I need your help. Alright. I just heard that he's almost convinced the council that the GED has the rights to the land, and there is hardly any time left to stop him. Right now, his creepy surveyors are setting up their equipment so that they can make a detailed map for the planned demolition. I'm the true owner of this land, but I need time to prove that to the council. Can you help me save Moorland stables? I guess I said yes. We have to delay Mr. Campbell's surveyors to buy some time. All you have to do is turn off the GPS equipment. They're setting them up in the area outside the stable between here and the hills where their construction site is. I've marked more or less where the GPS equipment is on your map. Good luck. So basically, sabotage. Splendid work. I truly appreciate that. Will delay them for a while now. I've at least got a little time to build my case against Mr. Campbell and the council. What am I going to do, Isla? Mr. Kimball is already putting pressure on me, with all these legal documents. I'm sure I could stop him if I had a little more time. If he wants to play dirty, I'll show him that he has met his match. Let's see. Ride past the blacksmith and up towards the hills. Along the road, there is a power distribution box, just where the road turns at the construction site. It should be possible to turn off that horrible sign by turning off the power there. Here, I'll mark it on your map. That should buy us some more time. Again, not sure how legal it is to destroy someone's property. Haha, I think I can hear the nasty man shouting all the way from over here. Now that I have a bit more time, just what I need. Now we don't have to see that horrible GED sign anymore. It's still there! All I need to do is prove that I actually own the land. Then I can stop Mr. Kimball. There is a deed to the Moorland stables that my father has given over 50 years ago by the Baroness of Silverglade, who lives in the castle. I can't find the documents here, but I think that our old accountant, Miss Holdsworth, must know where the title deed is. She knows everything about her business. She retired last year and now spends the days taking care of the flowers outside her cottage. Go see her. She should be able to tell you where the documents are. Alright. You can find her in the little red cottage just outside the stables close to the beach. Okay. Yeah, so the deed to the land by the Baroness, if that was what I read correctly, was in the castle. So the Baroness was originally from the castle? Or are they talking about her mansion being the castle? hello. Oh, why hello dear. What can I do for you? Let me think. I believe there was a deed of ownership, but it got lost some years ago. When Thomas Moorland's wife, Catherine, died in childbirth, Thomas lost all interest in papers and documents and just wanted to spend time with his horses. All the paperwork was put in a chest and sent over to Catherine's father. And there's a good chance that the title deed was in that chest. Her dad is Jasper Holbrook, and the child was born is of course Justin. Jasper blames Thomas for Catherine's death, and they have not spoken in 20 years. It's a tragedy that this feud has been going on for so long. But if anyone has the title deed, it would be Old Man Jasper. It wouldn't be easy convincing him to part with it, though. You'll find Old Man Jasper along the road leading to Fort Pinta, close to a wall. Oh, good luck, dear. Alright, let's go to Jasper. Are you afraid of him?
Well, you found me, and now you can leave me alone again.
What's up?
Bah, what do I care if Moorland stables is razed to the ground? The plagues killed my daughter, and I hated the Moorlands for the better part of 20 years. If you think you can change that, you're welcome to try, but I won't help you.
Alrighty. I do not want to ride all the way back. Hi, Isla. Have you been to see my grandfather Jasper? That crazy old man hates us, and nothing would please him more than to see our stable razed to the ground. I don't know how I could make that old fool of a grandfather change his mind. I know that my mom really loved my dad, Thomas. What happened was a terrible tragedy. I have these letters from my mom and dad that they wrote to each other before they got married. They prove it was true love. I've been thinking of showing them to my grandfather, Jasper, but I've never really dared. If he saw them, he would realize that Catherine and Thomas really loved each other. Maybe you can show him? Take these letters and show them to Jasper. They should make some kind of impression on him. Here we go again. It does seem kind of odd that we're giving him letters now when it's, like, he's held a grudge for 20 years. The only reason they care about it now is because they're risking losing the farm. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Which is really sad that you would live that long in hatred of somebody or thinking somebody hated you because of holding back something like that. Alright, let's go.
What, are you here again? With all the papers? Let me have a look at that. It looks really old. Wait, I recognize that handwriting. Is it true? Were they really written by my daughter?
I know this is probably not what he sounds like and it should be older, but I'm apparently sounding more like Kermit the Frog.
When I read these letters from my beloved daughter, my heart weeps. I've been such a proud idiot all these years, and it cost me my grandson. I have the title deed, and of course I will give it to Thomas Moorland. That slimeball, Mr. Kimball, is a disgrace to this island. Here's the key to the deposit box in Fort Pinta. You'll find the deed title inside. Collect it, and bring the key back to me before you say anything to Thomas Moorland. From now on, you can ride across my land whenever you want. You will get to Fort Pinta by following the Fort Pinta road here. You'll find the deposit box at the notary in the Fort Pinta main building.
There's a lot of talking when you're trying to narrate everything that's been going on. Alright. probably a good thing. Because I don't think I have it in me to continue narrating. I think I'll just do it for Jasper for some reason, because I don't know. I used to have a goat named Jasper, so he was an interesting goat. So maybe that's why I gotta think of Jasper. Kind of in a funny way. I didn't name my goat after him, but I would say they're probably both equally stubborn. You don't realize how big Star Stable really is until you have to go on a level 2 horse as a level 3 person across it.
Thank you for getting the deed title. There are the old legal documents that show Thomas is the rightful owner of Moorland Stables. And you brought my key back too. Thank you.
Thank you, once again. Oh, I get to talk to him again.
Well, what do you know? My frosty heart is now warm. After 20 years in the cold. Young lady, I give you the deed title to the Moorland Stables. You have certainly earned it. Thomas will definitely be happy now. Young lady, would you possibly do a grumpy old man a favour? Could you take these letters and this amulet belonging to Catherine, Justin's mother, and give them to him? Tell him that you have done what you have done and that I want to see him as soon as possible. It may not be much, but at least it's an attempt to try and start repairing 20 years of bitterness. And a way for the old fool to say sorry.
Okay. Alright. Holy horses, you saved the stables from demolition. Finally, I can prove that I am the rightful owner of Moorland Stables, and it is all thanks to you. I will show this to the council, and then Mr. Kimball will have no choice but to stop construction of his new buildings. I don't know how to thank you. I owe you more than I ever could repay you. Alright, so that is an item. But I will finish up with Justin, because it's roughly in the same storyline. Oh, Isla, you have no idea how happy it makes me. This feud has been going on for as long as far too long, and it finally came to an end. All thanks to you. You will always be a very special friend to us here at Moorland Stables. Thank you. Okay. So that would be the quest line for, I would assume, saving Moorland Stables. And these are the items that you get. Budget pants, which I'm going to put on so I look a little less newbie, and a fine t-shirt. So there's jumping and carrying and command. So, believe it or not, this fine t-shirt is actually worse than the thing you got before. So, yeah. So this is what noob clothes look like. The saddle actually came with the particular perk that they have for new riders. So that's the only reason why I got a pretty saddle. It absolutely does nothing though. 0. It's a pretty saddle, but it doesn't speed me up in any shape or form. Man, it's been a long time since I've been this slow. But thanks for joining.